Hi everyone, this is Bill Miller, real estate investor in Austin, Texas. And if you're looking to start a rental property business, there's several things you need to have in place. This video is going to go through 3 key components of what you'll need to get a rental property business up and running smoothly. So let's get started. First of all, it's always a good idea to have a business plan on how you plan to run your rental business. The business plan doesn't have to be very complicated, but it should include goals and also timelines as well for your goals. And these goals you'll want to define are income benchmarks, which may be achieved by planning what kinds of properties you plan to invest in, as well as expected profits you plan to make with your rents. And it's a good idea to have an idea on how you'll ramp up your business as well, like deciding when would be a good time to buy more properties, how many to buy, and also how much risk you're comfortable taking on. The business plan will not only help your business move forward and boost your confidence as well, but it will also provide documentation that will give you credibility when you seek financing. So next, let's talk about accounting software. When you have your business plan in place, it'd be a good idea to shop around for an accounting software that will work well for you. And there are different types of software, many of which are online accessible, and some will even allow your tenants to log in and pay their rent electronically. If software doesn't fit in your budget at this time, then you can always keep track of your accounting on a spreadsheet. And finally, what we're going to talk about is the contract that you'll need to set up with your tenant. And it's important to prepare your contract for your tenants in such a way that it will benefit both you and your tenants. But always strive to mitigate risk as much as possible. And a way that you can do this is to have policies in place that you require prospective tenants to agree to and sign. For example, you can have a policy on late payments, and I would recommend that you not be too rigid and reactive with this policy, and don't be too laid back either. One thing you can do is have a grace period in which late payment will be tolerated, or you can limit the number of times you'll allow the payment to be late. It's important to set rules that will make your life easier, and when these rules are laid out ahead of time and agreed to by both parties, then the expectations are set, and it gives you the structure that you need to manage your tenants. Another example of a policy to have in place is a maintenance policy. Before renting the property to a tenant, make sure to document the condition of the property and set the expectation of what condition the property must be in after the tenant moves out. And also have actions written out of what penalties will happen if the conditions are not met. And then have the tenant read this and sign it. A well-written contract that's clear will save you a lot of headaches. So let's review. First, get a business plan written, or at least have a draft of it prepared. And then find what kind of software or means you would like to keep track of your accounting and cash flow. And then draw up your contract and set expectations and write them down. Starting a rental company business can be close to seamless if you follow these few important steps. So next time, we're going to talk some more about owning rentals, but in a different way. The next video will be all about investing in commercial real estate. So thanks for watching. My name is Bill Miller at startrealestatewealth.com. So click on the link below and head on over to the next video.